everyone, and
Hi.
welcome to episode 33 of Two Sisters and Some Yarn. I'm Denise, I'm the big sis.
I'm Amy, I'm the little sis.
And we have a new setup here, so that's why we had confused looks.
Yeah. Well, it counts down. Like, I'm sorry, I had a Mario Kart flashback. Like, it sounded like the dings before you go on Mario Kart, so. But I got a MacBook, so we hope that it sounds and looks okay, and if not, we give up.
And I have a feeling this one's going to be a long one. I've got a fair amount of, golly, I cannot speak.
It's okay. And we're going to have to try to talk, because the microphone's there, so.
Okay, hopefully people can hear better.
We'll try to be.
We can, like, scoot our chairs.
We could. Hi.
Oh, good Lord, I can tell where this is going. Anyway, before I forget again, I always forget. If you are new, thank you for checking us out. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. We are always surprised when we get viewers and comments and likes. Well, all that good stuff that podcasters, tell you about and everything. We're always excited and shocked when we get them.
And grateful.
Yes, because we just
They like us. They really, really like us.
Good Lord.
Hey, shut the door.
Did it shut all the way?
Yeah, shut it all the way.
Yeah, the husband's gonna be coming in, and he's been out in the woods, and gonna get cleaned up and go to a birthday party that I'm not going to.
Why in the world was he in the woods on the 80 billionth day of summer?
Well, they've been working on they were working on the houseboat yesterday, his brother's houseboat, and then they're food plots for hunting and working on getting next weekend starts cruising and working on the vehicle, so he's been out and about. So. Yeah. But we may or may not hear something. That's the whole reason I'm saying that.
And Andrew may snore. We'll see.
Yes. Or he's a very loud licker. And let's see.
That's just the extras you can get with Two Sisters and Some Yarn.
Yeah, we're low tech, low budget.
Obviously. And thanks for those that showed up at the live that I accidentally deleted and did not get to upload.
And I never even saw.
I was trying to show all the stuff. All the goodies that people have given us to let them live. Yeah,
so that's part of why it's going to be a little bit longer. Right. Stuff for their finishes and stuff,
I didn't bring anything that people donated or sent.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point of that separate video, so it sucks that it deleted. But at the end of
may have to do it again.
I'm going to just do one big one at the end and just show, because maybe, like I said, one person graciously gave us 118 things herself, which were adorable. And
is that the one I saw within the little packages with the labels? Yeah, awesome. I saw that picture.
And I got another one the other day that I have with a little stuffed animal. It was so cute.
Wow. Everybody's been so wonderful and generous. That's awesome.
We have plenty of stuff for giveaways because Tabitha of Murder Knits is evil and kind all at the same time. And decided to thwart everyone's stash down by just giving people her stash. So she said, "You can do with it what you want." I was like, do I just keep it all for me? No, I don't keep it all for me.
You said there was something you had for me.
I picked out some for you, and I picked out some for me, and then the rest is giveaways.
Okay,
so we
cool.
And other people.
Yeah, and I gave a couple of kits for giveaways.
Yeah, and we have plenty for giveaways, and so we will definitely, because we're at 943 money wise.
Oh, I thought I had made 1,000. Okay.
Well, maybe I did not have noticed, but
I don't know. I haven't.
I'll check.
Yeah.
But we have everybody has until December 31st.
Oh, end of the year. Okay.
No. October 31st.
Oh, okay. That's why I was so surprised. Okay.
Sorry.
October 31st.
No, 943.
Okay.
October 31st.
That's why I was so shocked. I'm
Sorry.
Like, oh, wow. You'll be buried in something.
Yeah, Paul will be like, that's it. We're getting a divorce. Get out. But I did post that maybe people don't send me anything for like a week or so. So we're sure what that stupid storm's gonna do. It's 99% going.
Yes, I'm
that
pretty.
Way.
Because we stopped making preps.
Well, I don't ever prep until they're like. I don't prep till Bob Breck says prep.
Oh, we prep. We prep like making sure we have water.
Well,
and I go ahead and get a few necessities that we're gonna use anyway.
Yeah, I have that anyway.
Just before all the crowds get in the stores, and we make sure the generator's ready. Make sure we have enough, fuel.
Right.
Fuel get used in boats and 4-wheelers and all that stuff.
And this weekend I was going to do some of that, but it definitely looks like it's going that way. Now it may affect our trip to Orange Beach if it goes too far east, but let's hope not.
When do you leave?
October 7th. 8th. October 8th.
Oh. Well, may or may not.
So we'll see. Not that we want it to go anywhere. That's what sucks about hurricanes. Is you're like, please don't come here, but you don't want it to go anywhere.
I feel I feel terrible, relieved, and grateful.
At the
And
same
guilty
time.
all at the same time, yes.
But I will say, I do think Florida is their government structure is set up far better than Louisiana's to handle an emergency.
Yeah.
And two, just geographically the way they are, they do handle that better. They're not in a Super Bowl.
Well, they got an awesome governor.
Right, but I mean, just the
law.
geography of it is, it's skinny enough that if it goes
it.
across, if it just goes across, it goes across. Whereas if it comes up, it pushes all the water for us up into the lake. It's a whole different sciencey stuff.
Geographic.
It's different. It's same but different. So anyway, not that you want it to go anywhere. Yeah. I mean, you feel bad going, please don't go here.
Yeah, I know.
But, we kind of did get our butts kicked last.
We were saying that yesterday. So. I joined a knit group.
Hey, how come I didn't get invited to the knit group?
It's on Saturdays.
Well, maybe it has to be on Saturdays.
Because that's when they do it. This was an established group I was invited to join, okay?
Is that the one Heidi went to?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I went to her and her sister and some... Her sister, her aunt, and some... So they've been a long time, so... Yeah,
it's hard to understand.
She, I think, texted me and asked if I wanted to join. I went, yeah, sure.
There you go. One day I'll have Sunday knit group again when life calms down.
It's pretty cool.
Cool.
Because usually I'm just knitting by myself, so... Because we get together to do this, but we don't actually just get together and sit and knit together.
No, not really.
No.
I will try it again at that coffee shop. I think Sunday afternoons might be good.
Yeah.
Or Sunday during the Saints game. Like right now.
You'll lose most of them.
Oh, they all watch football? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Heidi does, but Valerie does. She's in football.
That's right. I mean, I've been watching it with Paul. I was like, the woke had taken so much, I'm taking football back. So... But I was like, I knew we need to do this today, and I'm like, maybe they'll win if I don't watch. So
there you go. Okay, so anyway. we've done all the rambling for that.
So
that's kind of a little bit of life
So
stuff.
check out if you have any questions about the Let Them Live, please message us. It's some people had questions, and so just
And we are recording this on Sunday. We never really ever give the date.
We never do. We're bad about that.
Yeah.
Sunday, September 25th.
25th. Okay, and we don't do show notes. No. That's all part of the low-tech, low-budget thing. But if we talk too fast, or you can't hear us, or we forget to mention something, and you want to know, and I can actually speak English words and get them out, feel free to message, email, put comments below or whatever to ask your questions, and we will be sure to answer it, or get you to the info, or link, send you, tell you where to go and link or whatever. I got the blinds open, so... Well, yeah, because I think we will have to invest in lights. I hope this looks okay, because it's kind of fuzzy looking on our end. So, I mean, it's a MacBook Pro. I thought their cameras were better than this, but maybe not. I don't know. So, if people are Mac people and they have advice on this tech part, feel free to message me, because we're totally playing this by ear for the first time. So. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not awful, but I just hope it uploads better. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like. Some people watch on a TV.
Although it makes my skin look smoother. So.
Yeah. Because a lot of times people say they can't hear, or they don't see, or this, that, and the other. And I listen with the earbud in on my phone.
Yeah, the last time somebody said they couldn't hear, I could hear okay. But that was the one that was an oops of two different filmings. And And I think it's different when it's like on your TV as opposed to on a tablet or your phone, and listening out in the room as opposed to listening to with it. Because I use the little earbuds to because I watch a lot of my streaming and stuff's on my phone, and I just watch it on my phone. Right, because when I watch like Politically Incorrect Knitters or whatever on the iPad, it's fine. Which I think I might be on knitting live from the Knitting Wars soon. I don't know for sure. Maybe. Cool. Not to like pin them into it, but I was asked. So we'll see. So anyway. And he's snoring. That's why I kept hearing something. Okay, right. So we have a lot. We've got finishes. We've got whips. I gotta do one. I have been doing nothing but buying stuff, but I'm only going to show a little bit. I have been better at that. Oh yes, drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen, germs and all. Yo, peeps, check it out. I made my sweater, my cardigan. Oh my god! Which I took a fancy picture of at church yesterday, which I didn't get to wear because the air conditioner was out. That was fun. I am so impressed. So I made my mama vertebrae. I stopped right here. Yeah, I would probably do the same thing. And I could have made it, I guess, a little tighter, but I wasn't sure. But I got to this point, and I was like, "Is that DK yarn you were using originally?" That we split the box. Yes, yes. I got to this point, and I was like, That was me.
I don't know where mine is.
And I was like, my God, do I really have to keep going?
Well, yeah, that's DK, so...
right. But I'm like, it's for, like, when it's cold at church or something, you know? I mean, we really, you know, so... It's really to cover up my fat arms when I wear sleeveless dresses.
Before you leave, I want to try that on.
You try it right now, I don't care.
Well, not while we're recording. We'll do it later.
So that is a video.
Yes, which was very, very impressed. I'm so impressed and so inspired by that. I cast one on myself.
But now that means I get my prize from Liz Clothier. Because she said I could have a prize for our sweater challenge.
Sweet.
That, you know, they did the Comfort Fade cardi.
Yes.
She let me do that one. So now I get my prize.
Yeah. I've cast this on, I don't know, maybe twice and ripped it out. I haven't cast on again. We'll see how I do.
I would, and see, remember when I did it, I had the seed stitch down here first. So I ripped all that out.
I would just do ribbing.
And I went further and then did the ribbing. So I think I used 4 of the skeins. And I learned
that's not
there's
bad
a lot
at all.
of, you know, oopses. Oh, shoot. I hope that's, well, don't go scared. I went to sleep there. I had, like, you know, oopses and stuff and some drop stitches and this and that. But when you're wearing it, nobody's going to notice.
No. And it becomes a design element
Right.
if you don't. As long as you don't. We may see it.
Right.
But anybody else looking at it will never know the difference.
Right.
But yes.
Right. So we'll have to keep an eye that the screen doesn't go to sleep and the battery doesn't die. Because I have my plug, but it's probably not going to reach. So
looks pretty full.
That's full. I charge it, but okay.
Okay.
That's my big woohoo finish.
Yes, that's pretty impressive. And I'll show my little teeny bit of progress online. Proof that I actually finished it. I mean, and actually cast it on. And hopefully maybe I will actually, that is snoring. Actually finish it. Because I want a cardigan of my own that I've made too. I mean, I've cast on so many and ripped out so many.
It is more
unhappy.
Shruggy.
That's okay.
So I
saw
more,
how curved it was. I thought it was really cute.
Yeah, I mean, I think I want one that's more in.
They're all,
You know, I'm gotta find the right pattern.
Go through my library. I got velvet acorn and all kinds of stuff.
I was digging the other day.
Elizabeth Smith. There's several of hers.
So okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, you keep on. How many?
I don't have a ton. Okay.
I have like 5 finishes, and they're all the same things. So.
All right. Here's my attempt at the half and half.
Oh.
Washcloth, dishcloth.
Oh.
Because, you know, Leslie makes them all the time from Naughty Nitwits.
Oh, the shawl.
Yeah,
the
so
wrap.
there's a dishcloth version, I guess, to practice.
Is there really?
Yeah, to practice.
I did not know that. I'll
yes.
have to. Okay.
So somewhere along the way, I got messed up here, and it didn't end quite right. But that's okay. It's a kitchen towel. Who cares? I mean, heck, you can make it a big baby blanket.
Yeah.
Now, I've since made smaller ones that I did not bring for regular washcloth size, because this, I think, is what the pattern said. I'm like, this is gigantic. This is like a clean your dog towel. Like,
yeah.
But I've made other little washcloths, and it worked right that time.
Okay.
So once you learn it and you get it, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to try and make it.
I think it would be quite tedious to do a whole shawl in.
I think so too. That would definitely be with, you know, the mindless knitting thing. Now, what I want to do though, because I think it works out. I think linen quill, because that's what the pattern's written for, is linen quill.
Right.
The next time it goes on sale, I think Heidi's watching when they're going to have it on sale.
Okay.
One of them are, and then I'm like 20% off.
Like I would try it as a shawl, but it is. I could see how, because it's at one point it's a long way across,
and then you're slowly going like this, but going like that all at the same time. Yes, I've been noticing when she shares it.
Right. So it's like basically you do the one half, literally the half, and then when you start the other half, it's a lot. It seems to take longer, but I guess it's not really. So I guess it is. Here's the actual smaller washcloth version.
And that's large for a washcloth.
Yeah. I think I just picked a number of stitches. So I'm not great at the smoothness of the edges, you know, maybe yet. Maybe I'm not great at the wraps, I don't know. But for a washcloth, who cares?
Yeah.
You know?
See, that's kind of also what
and I don't love that, so I don't know if I'm doing that part wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if I'm doing that wrong. So
I don't know enough about it.
I don't know. But
plus, I'm not a huge fan of wrap and turn and then having to pick up the wraps. No. I'm not a huge fan of that.
And it's
so that's kind of held me back from wanting to, actually investing in the yarn and actually starting it.
Right. It's definitely different. So, okay, I'll keep going. I don't know what that means. Okay, this is my funky little pumpkin, which is actually for you.
Oh yeah.
For crazy Halloween colors, I just had them like mixed. I had this one's all ribbed.
Neat.
Actually, that was the Cozy Up Knits the Whole Fam hat.
Oh.
And I stopped making a hat and just made a pumpkin.
Oh, that is very clever.
And then
very
this
clever.
is a more actual pumpkin. With
You
the
probably
rib.
should post to them that this is what I did.
So, because
check out the stem.
It's a pipe cleaner. Oh, yeah, it's hard to. Sorry.
Drooling pumpkins. Whoops.
So it's not. It's
cool.
kind of just stuck in there.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it's not glued or nothing.
I'll put it on my seasonal bench.
So that's your Halloween pumpkin.
Thank you.
And then I made a pumpkin hat for Let Them Live.
Sweet.
A pumpkin hat. And another little hat. No pumpkins down yet. Good old,
okay.
just crochet, plain old.
Yeah.
Plain old crochet.
Crochet baby beanie.
And then I finally finished our sister socks. Finally. Oof.
Did I hit you?
Sorry, I got myself. And then two sisters and some yarn from Sweet Mountain Crafts.
Now, is this the DK or the sock?
This is the DK.
DK.
I love DK socks.
I know. I want to make them in DK too. I already have them in this. But her sock, screwy sock, I think it is,
it's nice.
is so plump that it's almost like.
So, I'm not very good at this. The colors are not fantastic on the camera here, but. So, the purple and the blue. And I just do Fish Lips Kiss You.
What is it they do? They kind of do this number.
Yeah.
People do. We're so professional.
We're professional and stuff. There's podcast school we could probably go to, but we don't care. And I do the star toe.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess some people, don't you call it, not the one you do, it's umbrella toe, or it's different?
I didn't know, I don't know if she has a version for, if she has it for DK, but yeah.
I just Googled star toe.
Oh, okay. And it may be.
It's just separating
them. A lot of times
them.
people will put stuff out, and it's similar to something else that's already out there, but they put their own little twist on
it's just taken, since it's I do magic loop.
Instead of wedge, it makes it more round.
Yeah, it's just, on each needle, you have a marker in the middle, and you're just decreasing each 4 sections.
It might be something like, I think it's something similar to what yours is. Yeah, it came out great.
The pooling was really cool.
It almost striped.
But then when I, changed for the heel, it kind of changed, but
still.
But very cool.
Yeah,
beautiful yarn from Carissa. She always has pretty yarn.
That's yours. I know, I just gotta set it down somewhere.
Sweet Mountain Crafts.
Oh, my crap is over here, so. Yes.
Okay. I'm just piling them there. Nice. Alright, and then this is. Oh, wait. I made another pumpkin.
Cool.
For me.
Cool. I like the little curly cue with the.
Yeah, that's just the little crochet, like the octopus's
tentacles. Yeah. Cool.
Tentacle? Yeah, almost said a different word.
Oh, it was for me.
Now we can get Halloween ones.
True, you don't do Halloween. So.
Alright, this is the secret washcloths from Neil's last Blocked magazine issue. Good.
3 or 4?
4, I think. Yes, 4.
Okay.
So if you want to make it and you don't want to be spoiled, then look away. And I'll tell you when to look back. And I need to block them still. So
look away, look away, look away.
So hopefully you can see it. Can you see what it says?
No.
Look at it in front of your face. See if you can see it. I do like this.
Oh.
It's hard to tell on the computer.
Oh, I just got it now. Okay. You like something.
I know. You need something like behind it to show so you can see it. Hey, look at my boobs. Does this help?
How about this? You have to hold the paper.
Yeah.
That's just my little notepad for the other one. You gotta hold it at the top.
What? Of course, it's backwards on here. No wonder you can't see.
It might not be.
It's hard to see, but it says "Let Them Live."
That is awesome.
So he did that.
I know Anna's will have made that.
Yeah.
She's been making them every month.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make a white one, and then I'm gonna send the set of them to one of either the founder or the staff. Which remind me, I have something to talk to you about cross stitch.
Okay.
And that is all my finishes.
Cool.
That's it.
Well, I have 5 finishes, and they're all the same theme, but I'm going to show them anyway.
It's okay.
All right. The first one is socks. I tested a new pattern for Knox Mountain Knit Co. called the Boardwalk Socks, which is a shorty sock with a slip stitch detail on the top and the bottom. It is written toe up and cuff down.
Oh, cool.
And you use 2 yarns, and mine was a more subtle contrast, but Willow said she loves the combination, so she, I picked good for you want to knit, how they want to do it. And then yeah, I'm trying
to make it.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought there for a second, but the pattern's been released. It was released this weekend, and it's half off on Ravelry.
Oh, cool.
Through probably the end of the day today, Sunday.
Well, they might not see this in time.
So by the time somebody watches this, it might not still be half off. But their patterns are so reasonably priced, and it is a very fun, enjoyable knit. I already have a second pair in fingering cast on, with like a gray and a neon.
Have you tried them on to see how this feels when you walk on it?
Yeah, and then these are blocked too. But
that feels okay?
Yes, it does feel okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think in a higher contrast because I've seen it, and I also
that would be cool.
The main color I did that again. They're opposites. I swapped the contrast in main for each one.
What are they?
And they're both knit style yarns.
Oh, okay.
And it was part of like a trio that was kind of like Star Wars themed.
Oh, okay.
One of these is what to do with the Mandalorian? I can't remember now. I don't know where.
Mando?
Oh, the leftovers are up there. It's right behind you. See the tags?
Yeah, but I gotta get up to get
Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Mando, like for Mandalorian, and then something else. I can't remember. And when I posted it on my Instagram, and I think I listed everything there.
Okay.
So, but that's the first pair here. Go check out Knox Mountain Knit Co. They don't just do socks. They got hats, cowls,
they have a lot of
mitts.
Cool patterns. So you did afterthought?
Yeah, they do the waist yarn afterthought, which I know people say that's not a true afterthought, but I actually prefer it.
Well, it just tells you.
And I'm also learning to do a certain number of just knit rows. Yeah. Before going into the decreases for the heel. Yeah. And this fits me pretty good. Yeah. I even let me see when I do
afterthought.
My whips, I did another one. I have thick feet. I have old lady feet, and
I just have thick everything.
I do anywhere from 5 to 7 extra, just plain knit rows.
It's been a while since I did afterthought. So.
And I even have yarn set aside to start these in DK too.
I think those would be cool in like a light color and then like a crazy color.
Well, this is going to be my DK pair.
Oh, okay. So she has instructions in DK too?
No, you just can kind of like, because I messaged Willow and I said, okay, well, you did this with the stitch count. We just do the same accordingly based on the stitch, DK stitch count. And she said, yeah. I'm not going to give anything away. It's a paid pattern. Yeah. But this is when it's going to be my DK. And I have another fingering cast on, like a light gray and a multi, also from Sweet Tea Yarns. In like neon colors, but I've only got like I've only got like the cuff and like 2 or 3 rows right here. Right. And you can make the cuff as long as you want. You can make the leg as long as you want. And I knit this according to the pattern for the test. Yeah. Oh, and then also I didn't realize until I was done.
Well, one's way shorter.
No, the cuff. Yeah, I'm such a doofus. When you're wearing it, you can't really tell that much. Oops. But yeah, I obviously made the
oops.
Yeah. It happens. All right, let's see. All right,
so do we need to put all these on blockers?
Yeah.
Where's that other blue blocker thing here?
Oh, yeah.
Or is this too long? No, it's not too long.
All right, hang
on. Excuse us. Talk amongst yourselves.
There.
Oh, that's a funky.
Yeah, it's a scrappy.
With
these next ones that I'm going to show are were my oldest sock whip that had not been frogged.
That's like me in the cardigan. I think I started it like a year ago.
This is Night Owl Fibers yarn.
Leaving your tail on that one.
No, not all of them. Probably any of them except for the...
I know, so I was tucking it in.
This one I did, and I actually blocked this pair because I wanted to see how it was going to fit.
That's cool. This
is Night Owl Fibers, Wicked Beetlejuice.
I was about to say, Beetlejuice?
Wicked Beetlejuice is what it's called. She still has it. I don't think I brought it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got one done and then cast on and got all the way to right where you started the gusset increases.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I really don't want to do this. I don't like the wrap and turn for the heel. I just don't care for it. And so it sat for like almost a year. And then like last week sometime maybe, or maybe the weekend before.
You got a bee in your bonnet.
I got a wild hair and decided, I really like that yarn. I want to wear some Wicked Beetlejuice socks and watch Beetlejuice.
Hey Joe, can you see it? Hey Joe, can you see it? Hey Joe.
Okay. Now that everybody's eyes have crossed. So toe up, which I don't normally do, and I won't be doing toe up again. I don't.
And
I
it's
just
kind of
don't.
cool how, like, they don't match, but it doesn't matter. You can't tell.
They match, but they don't. Okay, considering the scrappy socks I make.
No, but like almost all of them match except.
Yes.
So you get to a certain, but it doesn't.
Yes.
You can't like.
It's
you're
not
gonna
obvious.
look at it and go, oh my god, they don't match.
Yeah.
Like,
and I don't care if they match.
No,
So
I mean I don't care either. But it's like the only reason I noticed it was the toe. But it's kind of cool. I like that.
And I think I may have messed up on this one again. In the cuffs, one cuff is longer than the other.
No, if it is, it's like a round.
Oh, okay, cool.
No.
Okay.
No.
So I'm very proud. I'm very proud of these. Okay. That I actually remembered it. And Rachel has this colorway, I do believe, in her shop still. And she also has it available in DK. And I will go ahead and show you real quick now.
I'm so hooked on
Halloween
JT.
bag from
DK socks are the shit.
Molly Klein Design. And here it is. Wicked Beetlejuice.
Oh, I did do it right. Okay. Sorry.
In DK. I bought it in DK, so now I'm going to have a fingering and a DK.
You could make Mark a pair and y'all could be twinsies.
He doesn't interested in that. Okay. I don't know if this is going to show good. I don't really know this. Night Owl Fibers, Wicked Beetlejuice. This is her DK.
Just looks the same, just squishier.
It is, but a little bit bigger and squishier.
I love DK socks.
And I started as... Did I just like try to hit everybody with the needles?
No. Oh, that's...
DK.
What is that?
That is a mini.
Oh, I'm like, that's not what you just did.
From Sweet Tea Yarn.
Oh,
So I have a contrasting or complementary mini.
That's trippy,
it's kind of hard to... And then I'm going to do the sock until I get to the toe, and then I'm going to do this lavender for the toe, maybe, unless I forget.
That'll be nice.
But
trippy,
all
man.
sweet, Molly Klein Design, Sweet Tea Yarn, same person, our lovely friend Molly. So yeah, I like the colorway so much. I bought it in DK. Do what?
Her yarn flies.
And
it's so
flies.
Good.
That's how awesome it is. But yeah, I love it's. There's so much plumpness to it. I love her DK.
I like plump, as you can see.
That's weird.
Plump.
So yeah, I was gonna. That's kind of a whip. And then
but it's cool.
This is a bag from Molly from last year too for Halloween. I just love the colors on it. So I just kind of went. That's how much I like that colorway. And next up is
whichever one you want to show.
These.
Okay.
These I gotten on a kick with Scrappy Shorty DK socks that I bought. I think a couple of videos ago.
Your gusset's just looks way longer on this one.
Yeah.
Was it on purpose?
It depends on how many stitches I picked up.
Oh, okay.
And how big the yarn is, but they fit. They fit fine. Some of them fit more like slipper socks. Some of them fit a little more snug. So yeah, my gusset is very, because I pick up probably 20 stitches.
It might be the blocker too.
That's true too.
The blocker is a different shape. So
yeah. So this is I bought a bunch of DK minis from Sweet Tea Yarns Molly recently, like a whole bunch. Like, but I'm working my way. They're in this.
I know.
I'm working my way through them.
It's like Frankenstein socks.
So these, yeah, it's kind of like I just similar colors, different orders, different. Yeah, I think the only thing is the same is the cuff. The cuff is her. Oh goodness gracious! October Skies yarn. And I have enough left over where I'm going to do another
Frankenstein.
Yeah. And these are going to be, oh man, I just...
Give me that.
All right. I'm going to do like, the scrappy stripey that everybody's doing, the crazy sock lady.
See, my only thing...
This is not showing up very well.
No, the colors don't show up great. We're going to have to invest in the light.
Yeah.
So, you got to...
But it's the same as these
But you got to weave in all these ends, right?
I don't know if I did or not.
But I mean, when you make these scrappy socks, you gotta...
I may have. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I did or not.
But I mean, I'm saying in general.
When you're wearing them, you're not going to know.
Oh, I will.
Oh, see, I don't care about that.
Ends,
but yeah, you can't really... The cuff is this October Skies. I'm going to make another pair.
You take that back.
But have these minis. I just thought that was kind of Halloween-y.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
So that's my spooky, scrappy DK socks. And then everything fits me. And I think when I'm really, and if I don't have a lot of other stuff to deal with, I can get a pair. I can get one sock done in one day.
I know, that's pretty cool.
With the DK. That's how awesome that is.
Yep. I love me some DK socks.
Okay, so that's those two.
You got one more.
And there's the other one. Where's the other pair?
Oh, you dropped them.
Oh. Oh my God, they touched it. Oh my God. And this is another, I call this these are my favorites, I think. These are my shabby chic.
Those are really cool.
I call them my shabby chic scrappy DK socks.
I like those.
Also
colors.
sweet tea yarns. I love this gold color. I think that's her contrast color with her Walk to Remember set, which is this color in the heel.
I think I like this one.
Or this cuff is Walk to Remember too.
I don't know why I like this one so much.
That was a mini too.
I don't know why.
I recognize this colorway, so I know.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, they're all
and
cool.
this one is cherry pie. That was a full skein I had to just use part of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just the feel of these, I just absolutely love.
Mm-hmm.
And I may have shown these in the spooky ones as a whip last time.
Maybe,
I don't remember. I tried to look and see. I don't think I've already shown these as a finish. So that's that.
And it's what? So?
Oh, well. Yeah. And this is the ones I finished last night. These are my primitive Old Glory DK socks from
A Winted
Yarn and Fiber.
Tina, who we love.
Yes, Miss Tina.
I have some
who is the world's worst yarn dyer.
Laziest.
Did y'all
She's
know?
the laziest dyer, too.
Absolutely the worst yarn dyer in the
Terrible.
world, according to
ugly people.
unreliable sources. All right, but here is her card, hopefully.
I know. We definitely got to get light.
And this is...
when the sun comes up more, it's better. So.
Yeah. Primitive, and I've had this since before she went on her hiatus.
Yeah, like this is OG.
Yeah.
This is OG Tina yarn.
Yes, this is.
So.
Primitive Old Glory, Secret Stash, Cash DK, because I'm that damn special. 80-10-10, Superwash Merino, Cashmere, and Nylons. And it had little hearts on my lip.
Because she's the best.
And this is what I had left. And I was keeping it in this beautiful patriotic bag.
That a viewer lovingly gave us.
Yes, it was a gift from a viewer.
Which we appreciate.
Yes. Every time I do patriotic socks,
I have a red yarn.
Use this one.
Caked up. Did I cake it up? I think I caked it up. Waiting in mine. It's in my... I decided to move. I decided to clean out the armoire that you gave me that I have all the yarn in. Because I had a bunch of like project bags in there that were like...
Oh, did you?
It was already either caked up or... It was gonna be, like, I knew I was
done with socks, right?
Yeah, I knew I was gonna do it, you know.
Yeah.
So I cleaned all that out, then proceeded to, I gave away the Yoda blanket, and I gave, what did I give Priscilla? Oh, the rabbit. Remember I made the duck? Chuck the duck? So I was trying to make a rabbit, which I made the head, and there's nothing wrong with the pattern, but I lost my way, and in a stuffed toy, if you put it away, I'm not. Finishing it.
Because that's why I don't like amigurumi and all that. Because crochet especially because it's all the.
But
single
at least you
crochet.
can count that. I can count. I can't
count single crochet like that. I can't.
But the way this, and I forget her name, who makes the pattern. She's super popular. She does like a free one, I think, every Friday. She got like the deer and the frog and the toad and the.
Is that the monster?
Dot pebbles.
Okay.
Dot pebbles on Instagram. I don't know.
It's knit.
Yeah, they're knit. They're all knit, and they're beautiful. Like the
not
deer looks like a real flippin' deer. Like it's beautiful. I don't have those skills, or I should say, I don't want to take the time to have those skills. So I had the whole rabbit head.
So much I want to do that I have to like.
I know, and I had the rabbit head, and so I was like, "Does anybody want this?" So Priscilla, you and I's daughter-in-law, she said in our little private. I think in our politically incorrect knitters chat or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I was like, "You might want this." She's like, "Yeah, she'll take it." So I gave her that. Then I gave the Yoda blanket to somebody else on Instagram, and they were like, "She's like, can I pay you?" I'm like, "No, just take it." I think she donated to the Let Them Live.
So you were just making room.
I'm just making. I'm like, look,
your
let's
yarn.
just be real. If I'm not gonna finish it, I'm not gonna finish it.
Well, that's what I did. I just did a whip purge.
So
for the very same thing.
It was therapeutic, but also stressful because I was like, I have a lot of stuff I need to finish, and a lot of stuff I want to make. But I can't make them until I finish the things I have to
Exactly.
finish.
Yeah, there was my Golden Girl socks that I started at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I ripped those out.
I ripped mine out too.
I ripped those out, and they're in a bag that are supposed to be a Musselburgh hat, which I almost picked up last night.
I want to make one of those.
I almost picked that up to
And
work
do
on
you know,
last night.
what about the cast on for it? It's got like the little pinhole cast on.
I think I did that once in a baby blanket, so I'm not worried about that.
Good.
It's just like going in a circle.
I know. Let me get you to.
Yeah, I don't think it's hard.
Okay.
But
That's what's stopping me,
I
because
did
I'm
not
thinking one
pick
of
it up.
those might be just to say I made it because it's
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
and you can use scrap yarn.
well, it does
or
look
whatever.
cool.
Or make it 2 colors.
Right.
With
That I was gonna
reversible.
do Golden Girls on one side and either Scrappy on the other, or Solid. Probably Scrappy because I think the Solid would probably be like, shoot myself. So
Well, I might make one because I asked Mark about it, and
supposedly it's really comfortable. Didn't Heidi make one?
I think so. She's.
I think Michelle made. Didn't Michelle have Naughty Knitwits?
I think
she
so.
made one.
Lisa of 72 Stitches.
Yeah.
She's Knit All the Yarn podcast.
Yeah.
She's there's a, I think there's 2. There's a Scrappy Musselburgh knit along going on, and I want to say there's a Monster Musselburgh. I think they say Musselburgh.
I don't know.
And that may be just ending or just starting, but there's a couple of different accounts or people out there doing knit alongs for that.
Whips. I didn't even bring all the whips. So
I have, and I did a purge, but I'm not
can't-
showing them.
I
I'm
can't.
just
I gotta
doing a few.
gotta focus
How many
and
you
finish
got?
some things. I brought 4, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been talking.
And my cardigan counts as 1 entry into the politically incorrect knitters 2 sweater challenge, which, if you're unaware, they're doing a cool thing where.
Well, what's your second one?
I haven't started it yet.
Oh, okay. But do you have it planned? I mean, do you know
No,
what you're
not
going to
really.
do?
I think I'm going to do the petty. I think we're going to have another petty knit along me and Tabitha. So,
I love this so much.
so this
I'm
is also.
Not only has she finished this cardigan, she's working on a Stephen
My
West.
friends are evil, and I'm starting to question
They are challenging you, and you are growing.
my relationships.
Yeah, you got awesome.
Even
friends,
Joe
though.
frogged hers. Yes. I'm doing it.
But look at the colors.
Liz did
on
it.
them.
I'm doing it. I stopped on, I think, the 7th repeat of this, the Garter Abyss shawl, because I think it has 11 repeats. I'm like, I'm tall and I have monkey arms, but I do not need a 60-foot wingspan.
Frivolous and Frugal.
Like,
Frivolous Dawn. She does all the Stephen Wests. I keep trying to say Stephen King yesterday, I think. And
look at that.
when I was talking to.
Look. It just keeps going. Keeps going.
And this is bunched up.
And that's 7. So if it's supposed to go to 11, this ain't Spinal Tap.
But
We ain't
look
going
at
to
that.
11.
Look at that.
Yeah, so the colors are cool.
That is amazing.
And
That is so
I'm
awesome.
gonna block the hell out of it when it's done.
I need to make this, I think.
It's really, really mindless, and the thing is, it's really easy, but somehow you still mess up the counts.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the beautiful thing about Stephen West is he's like, just make it work, just fudge it, just do it,
I
just
love
smush it,
his
just,
videos
and I'm
for
like,
stuff.
okay, all right, I got it. But, and as simple as the yarn over between each section is, if the stitch marker moves, you find yourself, whoop, out of whack or something. But it doesn't matter for a shawl this big, nobody's going to notice.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing, the stuff that we worry about and see,
I know.
the average person looking at what we're wearing, they're going to
So,
say, oh, that's pretty,
I
or
have-
oh, that's ugly,
right.
or they're not going to notice at all.
It's oogly. So I have this left, and this is a sock condom, as some people call it, by Skein Coats. I don't think she calls it that.
I think Michelle called
I
it.
think so.
I think
But-
she might have started that trend.
But then I also have a whole,
Is that Magic Knot?
have that one wound up,
Oh my god, I love this.
and I have that one wound up.
Oh my god, I love this.
It's,
Look at this, y'all.
that's
This,
so much yarn, Denise.
I know, but the colors are amazing.
Well, I went in like a rainbow. I like lined them all up. So
Look
when
at
when this
this.
one ends,
Look at that, y'all.
Well,
And I
this
hope
one-
it's coming
let me
across.
see that one.
Like greens. Yeah, this like
I
blue going into like some gold
I
and
can't remember
yellow.
which
I
one I
don't
was
know if it's going to show good.
I think this one goes into this one on the
So
end.
we've got
No,
that.
that can't be right. Oh shoot! I hope I took a picture of them wound up the way I wanted.
And then this
Oh,
one.
maybe I go into this one because then green goes into blue. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
know
on
what
the
I
other
did.
side you can see that.
So I don't know what I did.
Oh, man.
So
You'll be lucky if you get out of here with these.
So
that is just my scrappy
I
granny
love
square.
Smack.
I mean, oh my God, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, so all I did was take a bunch of minis and
Oh, I know. I
lined them
made a
up,
match. I
and,
had.
you know,
Remember my big
yeah,
giant light
giant
colored
ball.
one like that? Yeah, I still got that. I still have that one going.
which they look so cool all wound up together. So I got to figure out.
Yeah, you're lucky. I'm not.
I think this is the end.
Okay.
I think because it's smaller.
That just is so.
Unless I just did, you know what?
Does it really matter?
Because I hadn't finished winding them all.
Ah. That one there, for some reason, I just love that one.
I may not use all.
No, make a scrappy granny.
So I may get to a point and be like, okay, it's done, and then make something else.
Yeah, just like I'm doing with my row one.
Right.
Yeah, I started that one and got that far on the blanket because I was doing another solid color with it or another yarn with it and making it DK. Didn't like it, so I'm just going to do straight.
So I think
fingering
I'll
weight
definitely
on it.
finish. I mean, obviously I'll finish this.
Mhm.
I may or may not do the other one, and it's a cool bag that my secret sister got me last year. Which somebody asked me if we were doing that again.
I saw that.
If we do, it'll be after the holidays.
Yeah, because
So-
I'm actually doing a secret
I
one.
don't have it in here
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now.
Well, Knit Group's doing a secret gift exchange for
So,
Christmas, so
I just
I
don't
can
have
only
it in
do
my
one
head.
at a time.
I need to focus on the Let Them Live, and then take a
Yeah.
brain break, and then go from there. So, do we want to take turns? How do we want to do this?
Okay, we can take turns.
Okay, you go. I'll drink my Wawa.
All right, this one
Get your hydration, people.
is in one of my Big Bang Theory bags from Fate's Thread. I have 3 of these bad boys because I am just that nerdy. And
Did you ever watch Young Sheldon?
I've seen bits and pieces
It's
of
pretty
it.
good.
It's a cute show. Did you know about the one that plays his mom?
Mm-hmm.
Her being
Did you know that Laurie Metcalf was one of the founding members of Steppenwolf Theater with Gary Sinise? And that is where that she met Jeff Perry and married and had that
yeah, he
woman
was
that plays Young Sheldon.
and I think there's a
That's
son too. Now she
Yeah, they
married
did,
the guy that played the guy that beat her up on the show. That's her husband.
But her first husband was Jeff Perry. That's the dad of the mom. The mom that's on Young Sheldon.
I don't know enough about her.
Her name is Zoe Perry. That is Laurie Metcalf and Jeff Perry's child, and she
I
plays.
never thought about what the guy's name that was on the show because he was younger.
Yeah, no, I don't think she still married him because I'm that person that like.
No, I don't
I'm
think
like
they are.
Wikipedia every person I watching something, but I'm listening to a book by Gary Sinise, and he tells. I didn't even know that he was involved in Steppenwolf Theater. I had no idea he was like a theater actor and director and everything.
Oh,
I had no
okay.
clue. So
I just know he's a good actor and he's very patriotic.
He's very, and that's what's called, like, his book's called An American Drink.
Oh.
And he tells the story, and Laurie Metcalf and other,
Okay.
John Malkovich.
I've
and all
always
them.
loved her. But I won't watch the Connors.
No, I won't watch it.
I won't watch the Connors.
But that's a good book to listen to if you have
Cool.
Audible.
Yeah.
Because he reads it. But I had no clue that he was in, that he
Okay.
started
I'm
in
not even-
theater.
I'm not even really sure what that is, so I'm
It's
not
a
up.
famous theater in Chicago that they started, but now goes, like,
Oh,
all over.
okay.
It's like Broadway, but in Chicago.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Living in my Big Bang Theory, we get sidetracked like this all the time.
Sorry.
So.
Squirrel.
Yeah, that it's my this is a whip. Then this I got or a half or
I was about to say, if you
or
color
a
coordinated the
hoe.
stitch markers, we was going to have a conversation.
do what now?
I was about to say, if you color coordinated the stitch markers,
Sometimes I do.
it looked like you did for a second.
Okay, show this the stitch marker.
Kinda
This
hard to-
colorway is the monthly Night Owl Fibers,
Can't tell if they can see it, because, can you read it?
and this is
They probably can't see it.
That's My Spot colorway.
It says that's my spot.
the stitch marker from Adore Knit.
I couldn't get it to do it, so. I tried. It's shiny and reflective. It won't go.
There, I don't know if they could see it, but
So,
yeah.
it says that's my spot.
So that's my spot. That's my spot colorway. Here it is caked up. I got one sock done, and I have cast on for the second one. That's about all I've got done. The contrast. This is. I was
like
working
it.
on it, and I got to the heel, and I said, you know what? Let me do the afterthought heel, like for the boardwalk socks.
Mm-hmm.
And on this one, so I did that, and I used this speckled yarn, also from Rachel, and this one is called Bohemian Rhapsody. This is what she calls her kettle dyed. It's a speckle.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't think she does very much of this anymore. The speckle.
She had some.
Yeah, I don't know if she still has any in the shop or not. But I went ahead and did the. I like the speckle with the contrast. I mean, the striped, the self striping with the speckle heel and toe or whatever. And I did not make that up. I got a yarn.
Nobody was gonna accuse you of it.
No, I'm just saying that I'm not. It isn't like I just came up with the idea, because I actually became aware of it. Kimber's Cozy Creation. She had a sock set called Beach Ball that I made. I think I've probably shown part of it as a whip, and it's a self striping, and she had a really cool coordinating speckle, and that's what made me think of it. And I got and I think I've shown that as a whip in one of the socks in a previous episode. So that's why I didn't show it again today, because I'm working on the second one, but it looks just like the first one. So I got that.
Okay.
And then...
My turn.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. This is in my bag from Sweet Southern Sparrow H-Made, handmade, who I don't think she's going to be selling for a while. She said she's very busy with the grandchildren.
Yeah, I think isn't her daughter pregnant again?
Yeah, I think so. But this is the bag she made for me out of my dad's shirts. So this...
That's awesome.
Is a murder knit shawl. This is what I finally ended up with the blue that we bought on our trip. Mm-hmm. After I made pretty good progress on that Nautilus shawl and then realized it was on the wrong side. So rather than keep torturing myself, I just ripped it out.
One of these days I'm going to make one of those. I keep saying
Easiest shawl in the world, murder knit shawl.
Sometimes though when the shawls I get kind of bored with the garter, so that's why. As much as I love that other, I'm not sure if I'll do it. I want to.
Just throwing in
eyelets.
Like the last one I did, I threw in some stockinette. Remember I did the stockinette?
Yes.
And I just threw that in. And this is a stitch marker.
I think you're a looser knitter than I am.
J. Probably.
And
the color
which is
not
good.
Showing up right.
No, it's much more.
It's much more tealy
and vibrant. That makes it look more like a royal blue. So.
Sorry, y'all. We got to figure this out. That's gonna suck. That the
yes,
camera
it got a little cloudy on us. So.
Maybe if we invest in real lights, it would help.
These professional episodes we keep producing.
Look, it was a MacBook she was getting rid of, and it was only a year old, and I got a good deal. So yeah.
That's technically an acquisition, but okay.
You go.
This is my
Daisy
Girl and Company.
Oh, I had finishes in here. Whoops.
Okay, do you finish? I'll come
back. They aren't really major finishes. I just forgot they were in here.
I got that pattern downloaded. I didn't
use that pattern.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No, I just did my own thing.
Okay.
I just did baby. Excuse me. She's on my DK. That's on my DK scraps. There it is.
Right. Oh, you used the leftovers from the socks.
Yes, so I used my leftovers, which this one
also from Tiffany.
I did the star toe, which looked really stupid on a baby. Sock, it looks like a little elf toe.
It does. Cute.
But then I did regular
wedge.
So I'm just doing, I did the stitch count from the Welcome Baby socks, and I think it's like 30 or whatever, but then I just did fish lips kiss heel.
Yeah.
I'm like, what difference does it make?
Did you do ribbed all the way down on the leg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until the heel. And then this one, I think I goofed on that one. I don't remember.
Do you have the second one of that one?
No, I started it, then I messed it up.
Oh, okay.
So they may just become little, like, I thought about making them like little, like you would hang it, like stuff it a little bit, maybe put something to weigh it down, and then like it would like hang from like your rearview mirror or something.
Like an ornament of some
something,
kind.
And then maybe they could like put it in each little box. I don't know, something like for the mamas. I don't know, that it's just
added
like
as a gift tag.
Yeah, like it's a little ornament or a tag, or it hangs from a, what do you call it? Like on your fireplace, like a mantle banner. Thank you. I don't know. I'm still working it, so I'm just using those up for the DK side.
I think there's another name too, but the only thing that comes to my mind is banner.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of the right word.
Okay. Next whip is in my Daisy Girl and Company bag, the window bag.
That's cool.
I like those. I looked in her shop the other night, and she doesn't have any bags in there. It's mostly just patterns.
I'm not allowed to look in anybody's shop.
I'm very easily influenced.
No.
Especially by Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady.
No.
She got where she was going to do 2 at a time socks.
I can't believe it.
I am doing 2 at a time socks. I watched her
tutorial. I don't want to pull them out, so pull me some yarn out. So, okay.
Yeah. This is Mustache Yarns. Let's see if I got the tag. I do. mustache yarn. Fix this. I have lots and lots of mustache yarn. Mustache yarns. And this colorway is called, excuse me, the Doctor.
Of course, hence the Doctor.
The Doctor stitch markers. And these come in 50-yard skeins anyway, which is awesome.
I love mustache.
This is what the cakes look like right now.
That's so cool.
And I've had this yarn for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love the texture. Now, what I'm also doing is I'm doing a little bit longer leg than I would normally do because I'm trying out the new method and everything. And I'm doing a textured pattern for the leg.
I don't know how to make it better, sorry.
And, I've got my head and my fingers and everything. And, what it is, this may be somebody's pattern, but I do a 64 stitch sock on fingering. And it's knit 4, purl 4, knit, purl 4 all the way across. Do that for 4 rows, 2 rows of knit, and then start back up again. And it makes this kind of cool textured ribbing.
Thing.
Yeah, which, you know, with my thick, fat old lady, I'm thinking of, because I don't normally do longer socks is the whole point of what I'm trying to say. And I usually do shorty because you get to a certain point on my leg, and my leg's kind of, you know, and it's just not flattering, doesn't fit right, but I'm trying different textured. You know, there's a pattern by Anna Knitter, her,
I forget what it's called.
Helgen sock pattern.
Yeah.
And her God's Promise sock pattern, which I think is a little bit similar to this, but I just was kind of like doing my own thing, and then I saw she released that pattern, so this may be somebody's pattern that I'm doing. I just don't know it. But it's not not like I reinvented the wheel or anything.
There's nothing new under the sun.
It's knit 4, purl 4, all the way across.
All knitting is knit and purl.
Yeah.
Everybody can get over it.
And then...
Alright, this is my last whip. In another Tiffany bag, which really sucks that she's not... I know she's busy being mama and all, but these little glasses. And look, the inside is cat food.
I don't like that bag.
Alright, so this is the one I need to pilfer your Felici for.
Oh yeah, remind me before you go.
Because I don't need much, but I don't want to keep using the same colors that I have, which is all I have left. So this was my corner to corner.
Because it'll make it look like a big block.
Right. So, like this ended up being a big block.
Yeah.
So this is my corner to corner. Another scrappy. It's going to be hard to show.
I do not like corner to corner that stitch.
I love it.
I know. A lot of people love it. I just have never...
I don't know how to show this without Hello! So, I'm all the way...
to finishing.
You know, I only have...
Where's your stitch? You're right there.
I'm in the middle of the row, I think.
But you're going to that direction.
Yeah, I'm going... actually, I'm going this direction.
Oh,
so I have...
Okay.
From there... You know, I have that. It's a lot to finish.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to just do it in the 2 colors I have left.
Right.
It'll be a big blob, so...
I know I've got, like, partial skeins of...
I figured you might have a few Felicis.
Time Travel? Do you have Time Traveler in here already?
Probably some. I don't think so.
Let's see.
I have a lot of blues and purples.
Yeah,
I got so
remind me before you go. And
if you have any
steal
Felici scraps.
like some partial
because all I
skeins
have left is... this is what I'm doing now.
Which one's that?
Baker Street, maybe, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I have this.
I like that.
So I'll trade you some. And I have my one lone northeasterly.
You know, that could be a stuffed teddy bear scarf. Like
if
somebody has a teddy
doll
bear.
Scarf, yeah.
Yeah, a doll or a teddy bear.
So I'll trade you this one for some Felici.
Ooh.
But I don't want to just do...
just one.
Well, I don't have any other ones. Unless that's this. No, it's not this one.
No, it's what you're doing now, isn't it?
No.
It's this one.
It's in here somewhere. I've used it.
We'll figure it out, but I don't need. You just keep it. You can get a sock. You can get a sock head hat out of it.
Yeah. But I need to mooch some Felici so I can finish that thing and get it out of here.
Okay.
That's all my whips.
Okay, I got one more.
Okay.
And the others, I'm gonna, they're got projects in it, but it's actually acquisitions. Okay. I was so impressed and loved how much her sweater came out. Like I said, I've cast it on a couple times.
I learned a lot. I would do natural
cast it on
next
again.
time.
This is how much. This is only like a day or so's. So that's all.
It is easy. It's just
I'm doing the largest size, and this is worsted.
To me, Yeah, worsted would probably be better. But to me, the back and forth of cardigan is just because I hate purling. I hate.
Oh, so I don't mind purling too much. So I do have it started. I don't know. I can't reach it. It is down there. It's what I'm using is, it's all in a ball, but it's Broco Vintage.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's oat. It's the colorway oats. It's a little more heathered.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of the I don't know.
That
if you
would be
could
pretty.
It's a little bit more heathered, and I have different colors of the Broco Vintage because I really like that yarn. Heidi got me turned on to that yarn years ago when that first sweater that I started, which you can see down there. I may pull out and finish the other, but it's too small. I just like that yarn for a lot of stuff. So this is proof that I started it. Hopefully I will finish it because I've cast that thing on once or twice. I've made a baby one. I made a baby one for a gift for
I did too.
My boss's
I made the baby
grandbaby,
one, and it wasn't hard. It was just, you know. So,
you know. Oh, okay.
What?
Never heard him come in.
I did. I heard him close the door.
Oh, he went in there?
I heard him go in the bedroom.
Okay.
I almost yelled out, "Hey, brother-in-law," but then I thought that'd be distracting because you were talking.
Yeah, he's texting me. Yeah. So, yeah, I got that started. The other stuff, 1, 2, 3 things I'm going to show in acquisition, part of acquisitions, and have projects in there, but
okay.
I'm going to show them as acquisitions.
Well, then let's rock out the acquisition.
I have got so many things, bags and yarn, that I'm only going to show a few highlight, just a few.
In fact, I don't even think I brought, because I know I got something from Tina that I didn't show last time.
I've got some of Tina's yarn that I may or may not have, it's back there somewhere. I really need to go through and organize this again.
I showed the 8% and everything, right?
I don't know.
Last time?
I don't remember.
I'll have to, hopefully I did. This one's yours. This is what I stole from Tabitha's.
Yeah. Cedar Hill Farm. She does not dye yarn anymore.
No, she does not.
I got some of hers, the Great Wide Open, the one that's based on Tom Petty. I got that over there. Yeah. And this one's called Reflecting Pool.
Well, I stole that for you.
Oh, it's solid. Yay. Okay, cool.
This just came because Tabitha tagged me in like this thing because apparently a soap maker near her, and they were trying to like get their soap to every state, and so I got tagged for Louisiana.
Oh, awesome!
So I got free soap. And
you like the handmade soap?
Yeah, and she asked me like what smells I liked and stuff, so I told her rose. So
rose petals.
Ranch Suds handmade soap in Winston, Oregon.
Oh my goodness!
Right. So I was like, cool.
That is
because usually you can use it for wool wash. People don't think about it.
Can we see the colors?
I know it's
very pretty.
So it'll probably be a wool wash. So.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Because those people, you can use almost all handmade soap for wool wash. People don't think about it. And then this is Michelle's fault from Naughty Nitwits.
Oh, look at that!
Because they were doing I never enter their giveaways. They have so many comments and stuff. I never comment.
I never remember to go enter comments for giveaways.
This was Just Me Grandma, and she does these cool rope basket thingies, bowl thingies. Nice. So Michelle had showed that she got a little fabric thing, and that was she was going to put all her little scraps in it because when she's doing all her crochet things, you got little scraps, and that way the dogs don't eat them. And I was like, oh, that would be probably more effective than piling them up on my table next to my chair.
So you can use that for your
so
little
I'm going to
leftovers.
use this for my little leftovers and whatever I'm working with, and that way I can just
sweet, so, very, very cool. Can I feel it?
She sent me a little stitch marker.
Ooh. Now, is this fabric, yarn?
No, I think it's...
Oh, you can see where it's kind of sewn.
Yeah, it's stitched.
Yeah, like with a sewing machine.
I think it's rope.
Yeah.
It's cool. So I don't know if she's
trying to get it where people can see it. Oh, that's kind of good. Except I have shaky hands.
Except it's blurry, but...
I know, I thought it focused a little bit.
This one's a bougie bin.
Ooh,
so, I mean, she's got big bags, This one's
bougie. Very cool.
I think it's rope.
Yeah.
That she dyes.
It feels like it.
Because, it looks like it's dyed.
Yeah.
So I think she dyes the rope.
Dyed.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then sews it. So that's cool. That's a heavy-duty sewing machine she's got there.
I like that stitch mark or whatever that is, too.
It's like a...
Yeah. Like a commercial.
Yeah.
Right. Sweet.
Let me keep going.
Sure.
Okay. Alright. And then I had to cave. Molly, Knock it off. I just really liked this one. What's it called? Where'd the name go?
Oh, I can't reach it, but I got like the Walk to Remember with that golden mini. I got it in DKN fingering because I'll be making some more of those.
I'm like, what's the name? I know. I just thought it was
like
really
Yoda.
pretty. I know, it does kind of look Yoda-y.
But also looks autumn.
Well, it's called Autumn Kiss.
Oh,
So there you
okay.
go. I really like that
so
green, and I don't know, it got me. She got me.
It's like the walk. Like I said, the Walk to Remember.
I know.
But I have, and all the minis.
I told Paul. I haven't told Paul yet, but I was going to tell Paul, look, I don't need to go to the yarn store when we go to Florida. I mean, I have enough.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
And anyway, so Chicken Lady Fiber Arts had some getting rid of, not ever coming back.
Yes, I saw
stuff.
that.
So I got these Rhode Island Reds, Grassy and Golden Fizz.
Nice.
I don't know. It's not new. This yellow's not that bright. It's much more. It's not quite that neon-y.
Yeah.
And the green's a much prettier color. I gotta figure out if it's gonna suck if this camera's not that great, but
it's never the same.
No.
Yeah, every
We
time
don't have a
everybody's
budget.
had all these sales, I ordered a bunch of like the opal yarn from Anna. I got 2 packages coming from her.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
One I ordered, and I ordered like the whole set of the line that she had in, but they delivered it right back to her.
Oh.
So something weird happened with the carrier. So I know, and then I afterwards ordered another. So that's why I haven't gotten some of the other stuff, because I bought the yarn from Anna.
I'm trying to be good and limit.
But I'm in love with opal yarn now. So.
I don't care for that so much, so I won't cave for that. But
it's the you have to look at the ones back there.
I know, and you were making that sock or whatever. It's not. It's
with
not.
the pastel colors. Yeah, I just
it's not me.
I'm liking a lot of new colors, and the yarn feels really soft too. So,
all right. So then Chicken Lady had more new colors drop, so I had to get some of these.
Yeah, eventually
I did not get her newest band book because it was The Giving Tree, and I really don't like that book, so it's all right. But but I also had to limit myself.
DK, okay.
Because I'm like, oh, she had DKs. So this is DK sock, do or do not. So this is Yoda.
Yeah.
Because as much as they've ruined Star Wars, I like the original Star Wars.
Oh, not speaking of that, but did you see the new Thor with what's her name, Natalie Portman as a Thor?
I saw the commercial for it. But...
The worst Marvel movie ever.
You saw
Almost, it? Yes.
Oh, is that the Thor Love and Thunder
Yes,
one?
yeah, because it came on Disney Plus.
Because it looked like it'd be funny.
Yeah. It had its moments, and then before that was the new Doctor Strange multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Worst Marvel movies ever.
I have not.
They are so woke and trying to be so politically correct.
Haven't watched
that they've lost what made a Marvel movie a Marvel movie. And after watching that, I immediately dropped my subscription.
Wow.
I dropped Disney Plus.
I stopped watching, I think, after Endgame.
And Hulu.
Been anything.
And Hulu, because it was like a package.
No.
Like,
I like Hulu. They have murder. All right, here's another DK sock. Gobbledygook.
I like that one.
That was just, that was
a little rant I just had to get in there.
It's okay. You can rant.
Don't waste your money on those movies.
I just like him digging greens lately. I don't know why.
Yes.
All right.
That's the one I want to order.
And then this one is Let Them Live, which forgot how much. A portion of the proceeds of it goes to her local crisis pregnancy center. Maybe 5%, 15%. I don't want to say
something.
Some of it goes to her local.
It's a portion.
Local pregnancy center.
Portion,
so this is a
she's
sock.
She's gonna make money too.
Yeah, this is a sock. But I just love how she made this one, and then see, that's what I haven't got the other ones. I don't think I got the ones from Tina yet that I ordered, and that's why I don't have. She made.
She did one.
She made one called "Let Them Live."
Yes,
and percentage of it goes to "Let Them Live," and
then she also did the one
she called it "Niche Drunker." It's a
niche bitter
or something.
Like
it's making fun of bitchy knitter because
I know that. Yeah. And I need to order some of her new stuff because I just love the.
So now I'm trying to remember.
Fame Whore.
Fame Whore was
a good one. Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember, did I get it and put, because I remember I got some and I put it in a bag, and that's in my little bag of gonna be something, and I might have forgot to grab it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she's been, and then there was the one, Children Can't Consent, that Billboard Chris or whatever.
Yeah.
She did a colorway that.
Oh no, it hasn't shipped yet. I got Foolish Mortals and Niche Bitter, which, ooh. That doesn't work on the screen when, like when Michelle and them show it. That doesn't do that. But anyway.
They also have lights.
I know. Okay, anyway. Nitchy Bitter.
Did your eyes all cross?
Sorry. And Foolish Mortal. She hasn't shipped them yet.
Yeah.
So I knew there
Well,
was
she was out of town, too.
Yeah, she went out of town. But, so those two made yarns for it, and then, multiple other people have done other stuff. So I'm like, that's awesome.
So that's your acquisition?
That's all my acquisitions.
Okay, I got a few.
I was checking my
I've got lots and lots that I had just, we'd be here for 3 hours because I had just gone absolutely insane. All right. Stitching Plaza had a pre-order. Oop, there it goes again.
Sorry.
Had a pre-order.
It keeps recording, so.
For this bag.
That's so cute.
I bet you can't guess what it's from.
Well, only if they watch it.
It's Hellfire Club, Stranger Things. I love the rainbow.
Sorry.
The inside is white with gray dots. And in it is, I've shown this before, and actually it was a different pattern.
Oh.
The Upside Down by Bumblebee Acres. And this is another one that I was doing, I think I was doing Rhinebeck Roomies, and I did not like how the colorway was showing up on the pearls or whatever. So I started it again with my 4x4, and I'm on a heel flap. So I got that in there, just showing that real quick, because I did show that before. But yes, I love, love, love my Stranger Things bag. I'm totally...
Do I need to let him out?
Where's he go?
He's just sitting right here, but...
See if he does. If he starts whining, you may have to.
Okay.
He's very good at that little...
Yeah, I pet him earlier and he like squeaked. I'm like, oh, sorry.
That's what he does.
Go lay down, buddy.
Okay, another one I have here. This is... What you doing, darling?
Just checking things out.
Sniffing everything? What?
He's such a little old man.
Stinky old man.
I hope he's going back to bed.
Bags by Awesome Granny. She only had it in this large size, but I absolutely...
I mean, you couldn't do it smaller. It wouldn't show as much.
She's got a Notions bag, but that's like, like that.
Right, but you want to see the whole house. So,
right. I mean,
cool.
I would have... So right now I have a sweater whip in there, a test knit sweater that I was doing for Knox Mountain. I'm starting it over with a different yarn, and I've just got it in
I mean, I don't even do Halloween, and I think that's cool.
Yeah, I just love that. So that's an acquisition, and yeah, that's just a sweater starting there. That's how
Not worth showing.
No, not really. I haven't got that much done on it. And one of the last times I showed whips, sock whips, I hadn't made a whole lot of progress on it because I've been distracted. The Premier Fruit Yarn. This is the watermelon, and I had it like in a red and green bag.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. With the watermelon stitch marker.
Oh yeah, that's from 3 by the Sea Designs, and I hope I haven't left out. And because I like to coordinate, it comes in look 50. And I had it in a you were teasing me that it wasn't in a fruit bag. Well, bags from Awesome Granny. Bags by Awesome Granny are from.
I think it's bags by Awesome Granny.
By Awesome Granny. Yeah. Watermelon bag, and I got like the medium size. There's her.
Her bags are cool.
Well made. I love this. So, and I have the Premier Fruit yarn in several of the different colorways. So whenever I make my fruity socks, it's going to go in this bag.
See, I think if you post on Instagram and things don't match, people are going to be like, is that a cry for help? Is she kidnapped? Is that like her way of saying she needs help?
And let's see.
I see yarn.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. Bumblebee Acres. I got like a couple of Stranger Things colorways, and then and I'm like way late to this. This probably started in like January. They had the Stephen King Yarn Club, and I guess this is Squishy Sock, August 22, Stephen King, Stu Redman from The Stand.
Oh my god, I don't get
it. And it's a mystery, so you don't know what you're getting. So I have one ordered that's going to come for October, but I have no idea which one of it is it's going to be. And I just love that it was Stu Redman because The Stand is my all-time favorite Stephen King book.
I think I only read it
all-time favorite. I mean, I found the old miniseries on YouTube. It's free on YouTube.
I think I read it
So I
once.
got that. And then I may have shown on the last podcast, I've gotten 3 or 4 from Dragonhorn Yarn. I love Tristan's stuff. I remember when she used to have an Etsy shop.
My
adipose stitch markers are from her, and her shop was a different name. I don't remember what it was. But she's Dragon Horde Yarn now, and she is an amazing dyer as well. And this is like a it's 230 yards each. This is my year, I can feel it. And Hail Lord Vecna. It's a 250-gram set. Okay. And I want to say the name of the kit was Puppet Master or something. Because also, I gotta fix this where you can see.
75.25.
Yeah, it's her myth sock. See if you can show that with. She does stitch markers, and that is Eddie's guitar.
Kind of hard to see.
How awesome is that? So and then I have. Oh gosh, I have the upside down Hopper in Hell, Hopper in the Upside Down. This is my year, the full set for this is my year, I can feel it, and the Stranger Thing. No, that's Bumblebee. But yeah, I have like 4 of her colorways in the Stranger Things. Her yarn is gorgeous. So those will be future cast on. And then Molly did a pre-order, Sweet Tea Yarns.
I think oh no, I didn't get that one.
This is the Stranger Things mini skein set, and it is so interesting to see different yarn dyers' interpretations of the same thing.
So let's see.
Because those aren't as dark and moody as but they.
This is Upside Down, Hellfire Club, Surfer Boy Pizza, Scoops Ahoy, Vecna, and Hawkins High School. I hope I did that right.
Yeah,
that looks right.
That looks right.
So
I mean, because look at that. This is my year. That's how deep and dark.
Right.
And then Nomadic Yarns has the same thing for this is my year.
Right.
It's interesting.
Well, her Hellfire one is darker, and her Upside Down is darker.
Right. But the pizza thing, I mean, think about it. It's, what's his name? Eduardo or whatever his name is, and his shirt and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what these will be. These might be scrappy socks. I don't know what they're going to be. But it was Stranger Things, and she had me with that. And then 3 by the Sea Designs had like their fall update with yarn and bags and some stitch markers. And these didn't come together as a set. And I ordered 2 of each of these. I don't know if you can see them. It's the candy corn stitch marker. Look at that, how awesome that is.
I know.
Kind of cover sometimes if you cover your faces. And then that is a ball they call like a confetti.
I love those little balls.
Candy corn. There's like candy corn in there.
Yeah. I love those little balls.
And I got balls. I got 2 of each of them. 1 of each is on some whips that they're not far enough to show.
I have a bunch of confetti ones I got from Molly.
And then I think I do too. I have a pink and a blue or something like that.
I don't know why. This made me happy. And
every month, Rachel has her Big Bang Theory inspired on her website. It is TBBT is how it's listed.
Let me guess what that one is. Is it rock, paper, scissors, spot? No. 3D chess. What is the 3D chess from?
The episode where it's the different levels and me. It must be humiliating to suck on so many levels. I know dialogue. That's how much I watch it. And I've been getting them in DK, so that's the newest one. And it's gonna live in another new acquisition from Stitching Plaza that I just got. I'm so excited about this one. I'm such a nerd. Look at that! It is so awesome.
You're in my spot.
Yes, and it's like AFK away from keyboard.
What computer do you have? Please don't say a white one.
Don't you think if I were wrong, I'd know it. I'm not insane. My mother had me tested. That is this month's colorway.
Oh, I'm a physicist, not a hippie.
Can I get you a hot beverage?
Soft kitty, of course.
Knock, knock, Penny.
What's the Batman one?
Given enough startup capital and an adequate research facility, I could be Batman. And then the Bazinga on top. And then it's got the really cool gray with the white polka dots on the inside. I love her bags. So, because I have like 2 or 3 others. I have another 2 at a time that is Big Bang Theory that it's not far enough along to show, but it's, I've been getting them each month. She also has a Gilmore Girl Inspired Club that you order each month, and I want to say it's Gigi listed. She's, a lot of dyers are
you have to change.
Using different, terms or initials or whatever, but that's her current.
What does she call that one?
I don't know. Oh. The other one?
No, does she just call it BBT Club or something?
Yeah, TBBT.
Okay.
So that was this month, and it's going to live in this bag.
Yeah.
Doesn't match 100%, but I don't care because it's Big Bang. It goes. Let's see what else I got.
Is that it?
I think it might be it. We're only an hour and 15 minutes into it.
See, and you said it would be forever.
Yeah.
Good.
Like I said, I've got other acquisitions.
Oh, I know. I didn't bring other stuff.
That it just would be here for 3 days if I showed everything that I've started and ripped out, or Yeah. I did a big purge and I still have double digits. Oh, and I saw a question on our last episode.
Oh, what I missed?
If I would, Denise needs to do an episode just showing sock whips.
Oh,
you know who asked that, don't you?
Tabitha.
And then, yeah, that might be kind of fun one
Yeah,
time just
I'm
to do one showing all our whips.
I don't have a room like you do.
Yeah.
So I'm trying, because I bought that a coat rack thing. I think I took a picture of it and posted it. Again, blaming it on Michelle and Leslie.
Oh, yeah, you showed it in a corner in your bedroom or something?
Like, I need Leslie to get, like, an Amazon wish list we can all just follow, and that would make my life easier. Because she does find some good stuff.
She does.
So she needs to make a public wish list that we can all shop from.
And a lot of podcasters do that.
I know, and because they can make a little money on it, a little kickback on it. But I'm trying, because I had everything piled up just in my bedroom, in the corner, on the floor, and I'm like, that's not respectful of the yarn. I need to, like, put it in a better location. So I hung it up. So now I've got whatever hangs on the hooks, and then I have a blue, like that blue thing from, like, Michael's. I think some people get them from IKEA, the rolling
in the back of my head here.
And I have stuff in there. So if it can't contain itself in those two areas, it needs to not be started. So that's why I'm trying to finish things. That's why I want to steal Felici so I can finish that sweater.
Yeah, don't let me
I mean, that blanket.
Oh, total sidebar. I counted. I have made 13 pairs of socks.
What?
I have completed 13 pairs of socks.
Go ahead.
And I have a few more that have at least one sock
Your first real pair was, what, 3 months ago? Because you'd started so many, but you hadn't made a pair. So you're saying 13 pairs of socks? Or 13 socks?
13 pairs.
13 pairs, okay. Because remember you did on here, and I was shocked that it was your first pair, because I thought you'd done
Finished. And I think it might have been the Cozy Knitter Advent one.
I think so.
That I think was my first real
It was
finish.
definitely only like...
Because I did it as part of Advent. I did both socks.
But you definitely didn't... It was just a few months ago that you shared the first pair. I
think it was earlier in the year.
Maybe.
I think it was.
Well, I was giving you
because look, these ones that I finished, of the 5 that I shared today, 3 I finished in the month since we last recorded.
Yeah.
Because the Primitive DK and the Beetlejuice were long-standing whips. The others I started and finished since we last podcast.
Right.
So they were DK.
DK is where it's at, man.
Yeah.
I don't need any more socks. I have plenty of socks, but it's like I just like making them.
Oh, I bought shoes so I can show off my socks. I bought, like the.
Now you need the clear Crocs.
Well, no, I'm gonna get some Crocs, but I don't know.
No, they have clear ones now.
I know. I'll have to look. Birkenstock style where it goes over. But I got the no name from wherever I go. Oh, Kohl's or something. Yeah, the Kohl's. Sorry. They were like on clearance or sale or whatever. So in the wintertime, because our floors are wood textured and they're held on socks, and I still get cold and I don't really want to. I can wear those and wear that and some socks and wear the socks that I make because I haven't really done that.
I know.
For one thing, it hasn't been cold enough since I started finishing socks pretty regularly.
I have plenty of socks for the few cold times we have, but I'm going to keep making them just because, Because some will be, I might actually wear some in shoes to wear, but I'm going to be that obnoxious person wearing the Birkenstock kind of shoes with my socks on, Because we have the wood laminate, so when you wear full socks on wood laminate, you go flying. So
I need to see if my sister-in-law would like a pair because she's always cold, but she has smooth tile like you with your floors. Yeah. So I don't know if she would, she has.
Well, a lot of times I still wear slippers.
She would have some because she's osteo and
you don't want her
she falls down and breaks a hip. That's a big ass deal. So
maybe not.
But I'm really excited because I can say that I mean that is nothing compared to what many people admit. But in a short within a year.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of the year, I have knit and finished. Well,
13 pairs.
I have finished some that I have knit and completed during this year. Some that were started before, like my 2 sister socks.
Right. It's still a finish.
Yes. Because I was working on those when we did our girls' weekend.
Right.
Okay, we have. We kind of.
I think that's it.
Sorry. But I was just excited that I had that
Hey,
many.
I'm excited I did my cardigan.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm trying to think
awesome.
I don't think we have anything else that we have to talk about. I don't think
so.
It'll be a while before we record again.
Yes.
I have holy days coming up, so I will be gone for a while in October.
And then next weekend starts cruising.
And we may go with y'all on for that Sunday. But yeah, so it'll probably be late October.
Okay.
Maybe early November. We'll see.
Okay.
Just because, we get back on like the 18th, but I think there's 2 weekends after that. Okay. Maybe. So maybe Halloween, or maybe that last weekend of October, we'll be able to get together. Maybe it'll be cool enough to actually.
Yes.
I hope so.
Yeah, we had our false fall a week or so ago.
Yeah, let's see. How much is
we're
it right
supposed
now?
to get. We're supposed to get some good with the storm going east of us. Mm-hmm. We're going to get wind out of the north coming down, so hopefully we'll actually
the cold front is helping push that storm away too. So
yeah, that too.
There's no temperature in Pearl River apparently. 90 degrees.
Ooh, hello.
High of 93.
What are you on?
Just the weather app on your phone.
I'm on Fox. I'm on the local channel.
Yes. So 90 degrees right now at 1:45 on September 25th.
Humidity is 49% right now.
Yeah.
What? Wind north 7. What?
That's
holy moly. Yeah.
That's hot.
Yes.
I'm sick of being hot.
We do appreciate everybody watching.
Thank you.
If you feel so inclined, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
All the good stuff.
If you have any questions, put them down below. If like we said in the beginning, if we forgot something and you need to know something, feel free to ask.
Yep, and hopefully
may consider doing the video where I show all my. It would be like a solo thing. I'm not very good at that kind of thing.
Just do it on your phone.
And might consider doing that. And who knows, maybe I'll even do one just showing all my whips or whatever the current whips of that time are, because that changes on a daily basis. Because I'm brutal sometimes. I just rip stuff out.
Yeah, I'm not that hardcore like you are, but I definitely am trying to focus on finishing things.
I am trying to as well.
And just because things are it's like you like doing it, and to a point, okay, if you're not gotten very far in it, okay, I'll rip it out. But like, if I've invested enough time in it, I want to just suck it up and finish
That's how I was with the socks.
You know?
Yeah.
But I will be brutal and rip things.
Well, a lot of times I'll start the socks and I get that much done on them. And I'm
I'll rip that out.
I'm not feeling it anymore. No. But I do have...
I've frogged the whole sock before, so...
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel like doing the other one. So, but...
And I've been wanting to start a shawl, because I had you print that pattern for me, and I have some yarn perfect for it, and I might be starting that soon. So
I just really want to knock out some of these, and then... And that garter abyss, that puppy's going to drag on for a while. So if I really
I need to look at that and see if that's something I really want to do.
It is a really nice one, and you can make it with bigger needles and yarn if you want. Yeah, and then just you can modify it. And you don't have to do as many repeats.
You seem to be a looser knitter than I am these days. I'm tighter these days. Tighter.
You don't have to do the many repeats either. Mm-hmm. I did 7. You can stop whenever you feel like it's big enough for you.
I'm looking forward to seeing, because what is the beginning of October? The Stephen West Mystery Knit-Along. This year's Mystery Knit-Along. And it's always a shawl.
Yeah, the girls are doing that. I'm like, no.
I'm not sure Heidi might be doing it. I can't remember. I asked her yesterday, and I can't remember.
I think several of the politically incorrect knitters.
But I enjoy watching everybody's progress pictures.
I'm looking, their colors look great. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm excited for them.
And I watched his little intro video. He's just he's a kick. He's a hoot.
So.
I love him. So anyway, I'm sorry. I am rambling again.
Sorry.
Don't mean to keep y'all. Yeah. If you need to, do like I do with a lot of the long ones. Just watch it.
I pause,
Pause and come back to it.
Me too.
Yeah, I do that a lot
Hopefully Naughty Knitwitch should have one up today, huh?
Yeah, I gotta finish watching the last one. That's what I watch. I go back and I forget and I go back again.
I'm caught up on politically incorrect knitters and Naughty Knitwits, and I think I'm caught up on most everybody that I'm...
Yeah, I go in spells.
I watched Tabitha's last one. Murder Knits had one.
Frivolous and Frugal had one last weekend.
I don't really watch them that much. I need to.
They're
very
so
nice.
Fun.
I just haven't watched a bunch of them.
Fun.
I get in moods. It's
that's what I'm saying.
Binge everybody, and then I'm gonna go binge Murder, or I'm gonna go binge listen to a book. It's
I think I'm gonna watch that Army Hammer thing.
I don't have Discovery Plus anymore, so you tell me if it's worth it.
Because they were talking about it yesterday at Knit Group. The ladies were, and I just gonna be creeped out enough to watch.
There is a new Jeffrey Dahmer one on, I think, Netflix.
Some people have started watching that.
So I might watch that one.
And what is it?
I like that.
I'm going back to watch Umbrella Academy. Give it another
I've
try.
never watched that, but
I'm like 2 or 3 episodes in, and Colton's girlfriend Emily said, "Keep going." After you know, it really kicks into
that's
gear.
what I told somebody
after about this episode
about Schitt's Creek. A couple people were like, I just couldn't get into it. I'm like, just get past the first couple. Because you hate them. You hate them at first. They're so awful.
Yeah.
And then as you watch it, it's like, okay, it's really funny.
That,
but if you don't like Christopher Guest kind of movies,
like
if you don't like Waiting for Guffman or Best in Show or any of that kind of stuff, then you won't like Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Because that's the genre it kind of is, with Eugene Levy, Christopher Guest kind of stuff. So
new episodes, Criminal NCIS is out. New episode for SEAL Team. I have Paramount Plus.
There is nothing that comes on new TV right now that I watch.
NCIS and SEAL Team, because they're, I mean, it's like year 20.
Yeah.
You know. And I like Gary Cole, because he's the new, he's the new
I like him.
What the hell is his name? Mark Harmon's character.
Oh, Mark Harmon's character.
Yeah. He's the new Mark Harmon. And then we've been watching Criminal Minds. We're on year 7.
No, I have not watched anything new.
You would like... No, it's not new. We're on... It's
I know, but I'm saying anything that's currently on TV right now, I don't watch it.
You need to watch Criminal Minds. Go back to the beginning.
I watched it
as much as you like the murder stuff,
yeah,
this is like the profilers and all that stuff. And sometimes we watch episodes and they're so dark, I'm like, we need to watch a comedy. So you would like it. And with all the murder stuff and crime stuff you watch, you would like that.
I might try it. I binge watched Hot in Cleveland. That was funny.
Because
of Betty White.
Season 7. I'm trying to think what else.
And I'm rewatching The Crown because I hadn't watched the last season when Diana comes in. So I'm rewatching from the beginning just to watch the whole thing.
I watched part of the first season and I really want to watch that.
And it is really interesting. I really like it. But I'm not going to say I'm a monarchist or whatever they say, but I like the royal family.
I do too. They call it Anglophile.
Well, everybody pissing on Queen Elizabeth. And I'm like, yeah, you're pissing on the throne of David, so stop that. But yeah, so I really like the history.
Yeah, it just depends on which conspiracy theory you believe in.
Well, she's not a lizard person and she's not sucking kids' blood. I don't even want to get started on that. It's like when she died, it was like half Facebook was like, oh, the Queen. The other half was like, she's a lizard person. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
What is happening? No, I just like the history. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I like the pomp and circumstance.
There's a new PBS, Ken Burns documentary on PBS. It's the U.S. and the Holocaust. Eye-opening.
I would watch that.
Eye-opening. It's 3 episodes.
I would watch that.
I have PBS Docs, so I watch that.
Does it just come on? You think if I could, because I have PBS like Spectrum, I could probably just log in.
Can you record?
Yeah, I think so.
You might want to look through the guide and see.
Or it might be on demand. So.
Maybe so. And there's other stuff that we've been watching and everything, and I have Samsung TV, and it has like Samsung TV Plus, and so they have their own range of channels.
Like Roku, yeah.
And one of them is a classic Doctor Who channel. So if you just want to watch a random Doctor Who, you can put it on. Whereas I've got BritBox, and I've been working my way through the classic Doctor Who's. I'm on the 3rd Doctor. About the end, the last season of the 3rd Doctor. Because I am that much of a nerd. I am that nerd. I am watching those.
All right.
Yes, we talked about that kind of stuff.
Yes. So we don't need to give. We're not doing any giveaways or anything right now until we do the Let Them Live, Make Them Long. Which remember, doesn't matter whether you give 1 or 200 things. And, an entry is an entry.
You're going to make a list or do whatever?
I have a list. I have a list on my phone of who's given what, whether you give money or you give stuff or whatever. Or if you want to donate to your local thing. Like, it's okay if you don't want to ship it to me. If you have a local place, ship it to them and give it to them and then tell me. So, I trust you're not going to lie. If you watch the show, you're not going to person's going to lie about that. But, like, Lynn sent me a receipt copy. I'm like, I trust you, Lynn. So anyway, I think that's it.
I just noticed that the screen's small there. Has it been small like that the whole time?
Yeah, I didn't maximize it, so I'm still learning how to use the MacBook.
So hopefully this doesn't suck too bad.
Hopefully not. It does look a little fuzzy.
Content or screen.
Yeah, if it looks terrible, please tell us, because this will be my first go-round of saving it to the MacBook, uploading it directly to YouTube, which hopefully will go a little faster. And I know the better quality you upload, the longer it takes, so I'm going to try to do the best quality just to see. But if
this is like an editing thing, or like
I'm sure there is. I've not played with it.
At some point, maybe we might actually figure it out enough where we can have our little intro.
I've never had a MacBook before, so if anybody has any tips or suggestions,
because we actually have an intro.
Yeah, we actually have a picture.
First, I think the very first episode,
because I did it on my iPad and I used that Movie Maker. So I'm assuming Movie Maker also exists on the MacBook, so I may be able to squeeze it back in. So, but
Yeah,
the
because
camera
Tiffany went to all that
quality,
trouble to do it for us.
the camera quality doesn't look fantastic. So I think that's just lighting, though.
Yeah, and I'm hoping the sound is okay,
So,
and that we didn't talk over each other too much or talk too softly.
we're trying, y'all. Sorry. Somehow, y'all keep coming back and watching. So
yeah,
we
we keep emphasizing low budget, low tech.
Yeah, we have zero budget.
But high quality knitting.
Yeah, there you go. That's our new slogan. Low budget podcast, high quality knitting.
That's our tagline.
That's our new tagline. Oh, yeah, because I'm sorry. We have nothing that funds this. This is me. I mean, I've bought lights. I've bought camera. I have that other camera.
That's why I've never understood the Patreon thing.
What do you mean?
People saying, do my Ko-Fi, sign up for Patreon, pay money to watch me do extra content. It's like, nobody's asking me to do this.
Yeah,
we're doing this because we want to.
Because we want to, so yeah, no.
But other podcasters like, say, Bakery Bears, they do all kinds of extra professional content. They have extra patterns. And you actually get something for your money for that.
There's the key word there. Professional.
Yes, they make a living off this. Yeah.
You're retired.
My Patreon
and
is
I build buildings.
Pay for
so
that. Yeah. And I can see that. I don't mind doing it, but it's the ones that just come on and talk like us and there's my Ko-Fi. Thanks for supporting the podcast. I never have understood that. No. And I'm sure I just pissed off a whole segment.
If I didn't have the money.
But I truly don't
If I didn't have the money to do it, I wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to buy it if I don't need it.
Yeah.
So
and I'm not going to whine and say, please buy me a coffee.
No.
I just don't get that.
The other thing I'll whine about is please donate to Let Them Live.
Yeah.
How about
that's different. That's different.
Don't pay me, pay them.
That's just my personal opinion.
Well,
yours
and I
may
get
be
it. There's
different,
content
and
creators. I get
that.
it. We're not content creators. We're not influencers. We're not. We're just two sisters and some yarn, literally.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
That's why we named it that. So
there you go. That needs to be organized desperately.
Low quality podcasting, high quality knitting.
Yes, there you go.
All right, y'all.
And on that lovely note.
And on that, we will say goodbye. I hope this uploads correctly.
Yeah.
Because if not, we're not doing it again.
See y'all next time. Bye.